Hey, East Kentwood Search Committee. My name is Rob Barrett, and I am a science teacher currently at Kent Innovation High School. Sadly, our school is in the process of shutting down, but I taught physics there. Before that, I was a teacher of environmental science at West Michigan Academy of Environmental Science. So that's a little bit about my background. And as far as teaching philosophy goes, my kind of core values here are making things authentic, engaging, fun, student-centered, and making sure that you are educating the whole student. What I would really like to see, like I would be super happy if I talked to kids years later and could tell that they were well-rounded, just good people who still had solid foundations in a variety of academic skills, including, of course, science, since that's my jam. I was really drawn to applying to the East Kentwood Freshman Center because I remember back when I was a student teacher at Grand Valley, they brought us in there. I was part of a Woodrow Wilson Fellowship, and they brought us in there to show what could be done if you have a committed staff who wants to gather around this idea of transitioning young adults from middle school into high school. It's a huge inflection point for kids. And so that's another reason why I would like to join in the effort there. I think it's a very worthwhile effort to try to take these young folks who are trying to figure out who they are, trying to figure out how they fit into school, and then help them transition into high school, hopefully get them thinking about careers. I was also very excited to see about your commitment to teaching biophysics. I think that's super cool. I'm a big fan of model-based learning and looking at project-based learning, PBL, place-based education, things like that. I've heard very good things about the East Kentwood freshman campus. And beyond that, I have really been impressed with Kentwood's commitment overall to honoring diversity, bringing it out, celebrating it, building on it. My wife teaches at Southwood. That's one thing that she and I have really appreciated about Kentwood is just how much diversity there is. You know, over 60 spoken languages, one of the most diverse places for sure in Michigan, and all abroad throughout the U.S. So that's great stuff. I was also impressed by Chad Van Houten's approach to teaching biology. I took an AP Bio workshop there with him and Jim Smonik a few years ago, and really loved the idea of coming at science from an authentic background, because that's kind of what my background was like. As far as teaching goes, I love working with kids. I come from a family of teachers. I feel a call specifically to work with at-risk students and try to do what I can to help level the playing field and improve their situation all around, especially in academia. I just love discovering and learning things. I'm a big fan of anything science, but especially life science. I love jobs that are creative and challenging, and teaching is that every single day, especially this last year. And what I would really like to see as far as my influence goes on kids, I want to see them kind of uncover and rediscover their passions. I'd like to see them gain some communication skills and conflict management skills. That's another big part of my background is working on that. I take Krav Maga. I'm also an assistant instructor at Ronin Martial Arts Academy. I like to develop that side of students that's interested in how we can turn conflict into an opportunity and not just something to be avoided. I would love to hear that I've helped kids kind of navigate that transition between middle school and high school and establish cross-curricular skills and a sense of camaraderie. It's that kind of culture is going to carry them through high school. As far as what would make me a good fit for your team, I'm interested in people. I put kids first, and I'm comfortable leading anywhere. I'm just as comfortable being at the front of the pack as I am somewhere in the middle or all the way in the back. I really want to learn from other people. I want to share what I've found. I want to grow. I also love to laugh, so I have no interest in being part of a staff that has no sense of humor. I, as far as professional stuff goes, I come from an authentic background in science, studied up in the Arctic for years. I've got a lot of experience with environmental science and PBL, and I've taught a variety of different topics, and I'm community oriented. I like to bring PBL into the classroom and the community. Thanks for your consideration. Hope all's well.